This is Jellybean Medicine. Voice chat comes to Second Life via Live Viewer beta on the main grid. The First Look viewer is a testing version of the Second Life viewer. This viewer connects to the main grid so that you can test it in your everyday Second Life. Unfortunately, with this voice beta, you actually need others to help you in your testing. It's one thing to be able to hear yourself, but can others hear you? Can they hear you loud and clear enough? Use the buddy system when you jump in. You can find the download on Second Life's website. The user interface also changes. As usual, you lose something to gain something. In this case, you lose your friends button, and it is now replaced with the communication button. Hawks, tell us how you really feel.
Well, Jelly, in my ever so humble opinion, I think voice, well, sucks ass. My experience felt something like being forced to stand in the middle of a Walmart store and hearing every person's random thoughts spoken out loud. I felt like I was hearing 10 people all voicing something at once, and quite frankly, it made my head hurt. There was one gentleman who just kept droning on and on and on and on about every little thought that entered his head. Unfortunately, his head was in actuality incapable of thought, and all I heard were his words bouncing around and echoing off the vast hollow emptiness in his head. He seemed to think he was quite witty, and that everyone was loving to hear him speak. But, quite frankly, the mute button is my friend. I have visions of mass chaos and confusion the next time we have 25 people playing Tringo all within a 20-meter hearing range. All of the cries of frustration interspersed with the shouts of triumph. Not to mention all the little one-off conversations that will all be layered on top of each other. It is one thing to see text coming through sequentially, but something altogether different to hear 5 conversations all fighting for your attention at the same time. Quality of communication as we know it will go out the door to be replaced by one-liners, obnoxious voices, and attempts at witticism. I am not altogether against it, in that I think it could be fun in small groups of 2 or 3 close friends, in which case it can provide a much more personal experience. I am not, however, in favor of it in areas of large concentrations of people, like, say, the welcome area, for instance, where they decided to test it. I think I will pass on it as my first line of communication until the technology becomes more sophisticated.